When was the last time you played an FPS game without raging? Then Xdefiant might be the game that can change that. Xdefiant's main selling point is its promise of no skill-based matchmaking. No SBMM is like the only selling point for this game. But let's actually see how it stacks up against the top FPS games out there. So here's the plan. We're gonna go over 4 different aspects of the game, and then finally rate the game on a scale of 4 to see how it can stand out on its own. Alright, weapons. There are 6 different weapon types in this game. My personal favorite is the TAC 50 Sniper, but I also run the AK-2. The weapons are easier to unlock compared to COD, and there are some balancing issues here and there, but it's nothing too bad. The operators are pretty decent too, and they have 2 different types of abilities. Abilities are also similar to Apex and Overwatch, and the characters are also based off previous Ubisoft games. My favorite is the Libertad group, because sometimes the healing buff comes in clutch. The only ability that's broken, I would say, is the Echelon Intel suit. It's kind of like wall hacks and should get patched. There's also some issues with gunshots not registering, and I'll get to that in a bit, but overall the gunplay and abilities are pretty fair, so I gotta give this one a pass. Movement in this game is absolutely trash. It feels awkward, sliding sometimes. It's like the character's being pulled back by like a magnet. Compared to Apex or Call of Duty or even Finals, this game has some of the worst movement I've seen. I would even say the movement of this game is worse than Modern Warfare 2, and unfortunately it can't get fixed. You know, how many other patches you throw at it? That's how the game's built. You can't change that. There's still slide jumping and bunny hopping and all that, but I'm gonna have to give movement a hard fail. You gotta keep in mind, this is Ubisoft we're talking about. Siege came out a decade ago and still has server issues. If anybody's gonna quit the game, it's probably gonna be because of the servers. Sometimes I just get shot around corners. Sometimes my gun just decides not to shoot, although that might just be how the game works. And there was this weird glitch where I kept crouching, but all these issues has a chance to be fixed, which is one of the reasons I'm giving it an excuse. The player base for this game consists of mostly old COD players. They are mostly casual, but the removal of SBMM is really showing its effect. I could never play Apex or COD for more than 2 to 3 matches and then get absolutely destroyed for doing good in the first game. There are some sweats who slide cancel and bunny hop every 5 seconds, but the lobby isn't as competitive compared to Overwatch or Apex. Overall, nothing too bad, which can't be fixed, so I have to give this a pass. The maps in this game are all based off old Ubisoft games. There are some Division maps, some Far Cry 6 maps, Watch Dogs 2, even some Splinter Cell maps. My favorite is the off-brand Google map, which is from Watch Dogs 2, which I'm a big fan of. The maps are pretty decent and unique. I've never had any spawn issues, and there's not many camping spots either. It's pretty spaced out. I'm looking forward to what other maps they can add from the other Ubisoft games, especially Assassin's Creed, so the maps get a pass for me. So combining all the results, Xdefiant gets a 3 out of 4, which is pretty good, but the chances of it lasting compared to the other FPS games also dependent on its content as well. Right now, Xdefiant does not offer anything new that hasn't already been done before. Games like Apex, Overwatch, COD, or Valorant all have some sort of plot that you can connect with to progress the story forward. Here there's no such plot to the game. It does feel a bit soulless at times too, but my guess is it will last for about 3 to 4 months unless they fix the servers and add some lore to keep it up with the other FPS games out there. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this far. Let me know in the comments if you guys want more Xdefiant stuff, and see ya.